Good day. This is Peter Kniff from Castlestone Management with comments on the U.S. markets for the week ending April the 10th. A 2-week ceasefire in the war with Iran was enough to push U.S. equities to a solid weekly performance. The Nasdaq exited correction territory during the week and is on an 8-day win streak. The S&P 500 climbed 3.6% and the Dow Jones gained 3% this week. The technology sector has been leading the rebound. Results of the peace talks over the weekend and the start of Q1 earnings season midweek will have a lot to do with next week market direction. It was a mixed week for Treasury yields, which experienced continued volatility as uncertainty around the U.S.-Iranian ceasefire was offset by a higher inflation data. Short-term yields fell on the week while the 30-year bond yield rose. The U.S. dollar index was lower this week by over 1% as easing tensions in the Middle East allowed for a drop in oil prices. Additionally, inflation data in the U.S. suggested the Federal Reserve would leave interest rates at current levels for longer than expected. Gold was up for a second straight week, posting a 2.3% gain. Precious metals seem to have regained some of their safe haven status. Oil prices recorded their largest weekly loss in 9 months as President Trump announced a 2-week ceasefire in the war with Iran, and the scheduling of peace talks set to start on Saturday drove crude prices lower. In the week, U.S. and global oil benchmarks fell by approximately 14%. Thanks for listening and thanks for doing business with Castlestone. We'll talk to you soon.